And skill echoes. My skills will never echo, so that's kind of worthless. Oof, they really bled me down there. Every time I block, I get healed. I heal, which gives me an additional 70% damage. So, this character is actually exceedingly burly.
Change is coming. I understand you feel.
Things are starting to get interesting around here. Are you sticking around to find out how? Defined interesting. Well, word in street is the Scalebane are trying to make some moves. They may or may not have had access to merchants who are sick of the Naxxas hold in the desert. May or may not have provided them with some fancy new gear. Why are you telling me this? It sounds dangerous. Because if you ask around, you find almost everyone here feels the same. Scalebane aren't great, but are mean to an end that most of us upper-class citizens tolerate. There was a time when people speaking out against Naxxas would disappear. Feels that won't be a case for long. Looks like times are changing.
Too long have we all been bound by the chains of fate. I will shatter them, along with who would seek to bind me. Freedom will be our future. My future. At any cost.
Isn't this the abode of the Oracle? I'll do whatever business came to do Maj'elka quickly and then move just as fast. Things are getting scary. I'm leaving pretty soon as well. Ha, be easy to say what it isn't. Scalebane decided to drop all pretext to be noble bandits out to help the peasantry. Decided to undergo a hostile takeover of slums and less well-off districts where the Naxxas have sealed themselves away. If you stands are any questions. I'm surprised if we have an all-out civil war on our hands in the next month or so.
Farewell. Can I help you?
Despite the troubles? And where to start? Temple Maj'elka locked to the populace, Nags abandoning all pretexts, and surrounding streets of Scalebane. Rumors of Heya's forces massing at our borders. But don't let me distract you with glooming and moaning. Came here for business, I assume. So many uniques on it's kind of hard to replace anything. 7% increased damage taken, but 70% increased melee damage, and 17 health gain on kill, 5% move speed. It's grand. As long as they don't get hit with anything too meaty, I can shrug anything off.
Can I help you?
What can we about this? Oh no, sir. I refuse to deal with grave robbers. Tell you exactly what I think of your ilk. Vince Coulson whispers. I have contact with him in the Maj'elka slums. You'll know him when you see him. Deal. Boom. Blessings.
Stay safe, traveler.
I was sent a falcon bearing a message to expect you. Well, found the merchant yet or not? Unfortunately, was killed. Brother was in rough shape. I understand. Alright, thank you for your work. I'm pretty sure what you've done. Here's his month's pay. You obviously won't be needing any more. Moved on rather quickly. Would you find I'd rather fling myself to the ground and weep at your feet? I've made my peace. I only hope the Ospreys move on as soon as possible so others won't have to avoid the main road and end up getting killed. Fair enough.
Farewell.
Would you be available for another job? Would I be tracking down another merchant? Actually, yes, you would. First, she's met a similar fate, but I can't be sure. The off chance she's still alright, I would like to know for sure. I understand where should I start looking. Near the Oasis, I'm sure you've heard of it. All sorts of creatures out that way. She might have gotten caught out there. I'll let you know if I find her.
Yes?
That was better speech than last time, but the new vessel maiden still fails to impress. What happened last time? That name's familiar. Obviously been about a year, so I can't tell. It was a catastrophe. Some of us like how things are running with an Agus in charge, but if they're going to present something like that and follow up with second speech nearly as unimpressive, no wonder people's faiths are wavering. You still effectively dodged my question. Couldn't have been that bad, could it? You have to have been there, but it was a mess. She seemed like she barely knew what to say and was constantly fumbling for more lines. She could hardly even look her people in the eyes as she spoke. I heard the main vessel being so disrespectful. The one just now was strange for sure, but much better than that debacle from a few days ago.
Yes?
It's just me, or was that speech off? Well, let's speak to the guards and enter the temple of Maj'elka, and the sooner we conclude our business here, the better. What was that on the balcony? The vessel maiden, Epoch. She's the face of Majesta's rule, and much like Lilith's role in Lagan's domain, though from my understanding she was much less powered than the architect. The actual power lies with Diamond Matrons and Majesta herself, with Epoch as little more than a figurehead, according to rumors of sacrifice. So this is only hearsay. The rumored vassal maidens are sacrificed to Majesta to rejuvenate the goddess's power once the replacement is born. So the cycles existed along the city itself. I'm pretty much blind to such rumors, but I'm not so sure anymore. Probably.
Take care.
So,
Yes?
explains the jailer thing. Looks from Maj'elka to be a bit of a paradox. I know you, don't I? How so? I've seen this icon before, certainly. Well, but there's only so many going around, so I'm going to see repeats, but I think this is a significant repeat. Well, we have one of the largest concentration of poor people in the world. Pack them all together in slums and terrible housing where people have to fight just to earn enough to survive. Move a few districts up and you can walk the roads made of literal gold. I've seen multiple people get slaughtered by guards for trying to pry gemstones off the buildings to feed their families. Can't advocate theft, but I don't think everyone's given fair shake in life. Would agree on that one.
Yes?
I mean to ask, what brings you to our beloved city of snakes? Need to speak with Maj'elka and convince her to aid us. Oh well, good luck with that. I'll let you get to it then. Just remember, I owe you one for freeing me earlier. Need any help? Just let your friend Zarek know. Thank you, I will.
Yes? Take care. Yes?
Agreed.
Take care.
I want to put on something lighter. Well, so would I, but
No one is permitted inside the temple of Maj'elka at this time.
Righto, Chief.
No one is permitted.
When will be
inside
opened up
the
again?
temple could be days, could be years. There's plenty to see and do in Maj'elka. Scurry along.
I'm seeking an audience with Maj'elka. It's urgent.
The temple is closed. Leave. I don't want to see you here again.
Well, warm hospitality.
Yes?
Well, I don't know much about Maj'elka. It's the first time I've heard of Temple Maj'elka being closed to the public. I get a feeling something big is going to happen. Wish you were wrong, but I believe you're right. Timing with this is strange to me. But it may not matter. If we're not able to get in the temple and speak with Maj'elka, we may miss our chance. And a friend might be able to lend a hand. Let me go talk to him.
Take care.
I overheard your conversation with the cute brunette over there. I might have a mutually beneficial arrangement. Given how you have no real connections here, I do believe I'm your only option.
Sim real life wasn't enough.
While I obviously appreciate it, I really need your help. Afterward, I'll owe you one.
No, me too, and I'll think about it.
Deal! Alright. I want you to help me take over the Scalebane.
Why?
You've seen what they've been reduced to. They're nothing but common criminals nowadays. They were established to help people. But now all they do is prey on the citizens they were made to protect. They're corrupt. And I intend to fix that.
Noble enough goal, I suppose.
Deal! Alright.
What's your
I
plan?
want you to have a full rework of what the Scalebane stand for. Cutting down on crime and establishing ourselves as an organization that will fight for the common people.
Then what?
After that, I'd like to remove the Nagasa from the equation. They've always taken advantage of their people, and I'll do my part to stop that. But that'll come later, after we've given the populace a bit of hope.
I have the ambitions, but at least you're coming from a good place. Wait, Zarek? Wasn't that the mage that we fought against, or the spy master? So 2 guys from the Divine Era. Okay. If these are the lieutenants of the Emperor, I think we already know the Emperor. And if one of his head priests is Urea. No, that couldn't be it. Is the lass over there. Then is the guy with her, does he become the Emperor? Or have we not met the future Emperor yet? Given how we don't know the Emperor's name, it's hard to pinpoint as who will be. If we've disguised the spy master, the captain becomes the admiral, but we don't know the Emperor's name, so we can't just point him out. It could be us. Obviously ambitions, but at least coming from a good place.
Deal! Alright.
Ask me to do something
I
difficult.
want you to help. It's well within your abilities, I assure you. I've established quite the reputation for myself here, and I should be able to insert myself into the role of guild leader with relative ease.
But
we have to dispose of the current guild leader first.
and then you help me get to the temple?
Absolutely. I've got to drop by the temple for a little errand as well, so this works out perfectly. And hey, if you're looking for a little detour before you dispose of the guild leader, let me know. I might have just the thing for you.
Alright, I'll do it. It's not like I got much of a choice. Meet you soon.
Fancy a little extra work? It pays well, and you'll also receive the warm, fuzzy feeling you get from helping out a friend.
I'll take the pay. Hold the feelings. I don't want you getting me sick. What's the job?
Now you're just trying to be mean. No matter. You'll just have to direct those feelings towards a new target instead, because you're going to be working a bounty job for me.
Tell me a bit about the target then.
As I'm sure you've gathered, some people around here like the Nagasa, and some hate them. There's one Nagasa in particular that tended to attract more ire than admirers. His name is Arjani, and he's a Ruby Nagasa that serves as a guard captain.
I'm guessing I'm track Arjani down. Then what?
Bring me his head, of course. I'll be around here when the job's done. Let me know if you have any questions.
Why?
Even in the best of times, he was what some would consider cruel. As you know, the Temple of Maj'elka is locked up tight, and our friend wasn't invited. Now he's lashing out and killing people he deems as a threat to his life. I think whoever ordered the hit just wants the violence to stop.
Can't say I blamed them.
Bring me his head, of course. Like all other Ruby Nagasa, Arjani is a skilled close-range combatant. I don't know what he's using nowadays, but I've seen him use an axe to hack his enemies apart. He also has an innate talent for controlling fire, and I'd expect him to use it during your fight.
I'll keep that in mind.
Bring me his head, of course.
I wish it didn't keep playing audio lines every time we went back. Okay, let's go down to the Lower District. 2 quests over there, then I can head off to the Oasis. There's not going to be much Scalebane left when I'm done here.
Stand down or die.
% damage reflection. Armadillo creatures. Giant armadillos. Okay, this way. Sometimes in these games I wish I could just like hit a button and taunt the whole area. Just like hit a button, aggro everyone here, and just fight them all in the dribs and drabs that come in. Oh, you're here. I was looking for the contact. Osprey's skull. Catalyst. Scribe tablet is what I got. Okay, the slums are this way. Slums. Has a chance to dodge hits. Boy for it. Ooh, Glyph of Despair. Chance to seal and a fix. Instead of upgrading it, the seal to fix is moved to its own slot, leaving its old slot open for you to add a new one. The seal to fix cannot be modified further, and an item can have a maximum of 1 seal to fix. Its chance seal is higher when crafting on lower fix of lower tiers. It's also higher for exalted items and items with more fixes. Can I just craft on the fly anymore? cosmetic store coming soon. I can, it's F. Makes sense. $17, $24, $37, what? Shatter. $14 of those. There's 2 new dungeons in the game, and also dungeons have been introduced as a general concept. So, that's something.
I cannot do that.
Was that snake on the blanket moved? Huh. Thought that was a weak chest. But yeah, general advice for doing an ARPG, whatever it may be, clear each map at least once. I remember I rushed Grim Dawn. Well, I did every quest, I didn't do all the content. I didn't clear each map once, and ended up very underleveled in my first playthrough of Grim Dawn. Next time round, I did every zone at least once, maybe even a little more. And also additionally found it extra areas that I'd never seen previously. Extra quests and the like. And I ended up like 20 levels higher. And I could just tank out the Gorian. Just like head on. While before I think I ended up having to take a few cracks at it. Just like attrition. So yeah, clear like each area at least once. There we go. Hit up Z. So yeah, to clear each area like once, and you should be perfectly like in level with the game. Games are very much built for you to actually see each map done. Sekir. The Last Bear's Lament. The Last Bear's ancestors watched as the Temple of Terra fell from the sky. 12 health regen, 15% void resistance, a 92 endurance threshold, 100% chance to taunt enemies for 2 seconds when you stun an enemy. 15 health gain on stun, 30 strength. Not for me, but I'm gonna hold on to it. But yeah, I think set gear is new. I've never seen a bit of it before. I was just assuming it was set gear because it was a different color. And I think Diablo had the same color for set gear. Excuse me. God, that shrine's beautiful. Wow. Actually managed to kill me. Well done. I know, that's the shrine effect. Ooh, I think one of those critters actually lowered my resistances. Possibly the same thing the sorcerers were doing. Where's Poleaxe of Stone? Pole Sword. Given that we have to kill our way in, I'm not sure he's going to be king of nothing.
Can I help you?
Well, well, well. What are you doing around a place like this? Ideally, trying to walk inside if you let me. Oh, that's a shame. This is sort of members only sort of deal. But I'm able to get you a pass for 5 course. How much? 100,000. Well, I actually do have that money. Usually I'm pretty lenient with the fee, however. With the fee, however, you look like you could cough up. Let's say 100,000. We're all about giving back to those that need and all that. Not a chance. That's a shame. You must not value life very much. Come on, boys. Let's teach this trespasser a little about sharing. I literally carved my way through so many people, and you still thought you had a chance. Speaking of not valuing your life.
Yeah.
The gene pool is stagnant, and I am the administrator of chlorine. God, I have no mana. Good for chaos. I wish shards and stuff were auto loot. Like gold is. Or at least we had the option of turning that on. 2 markers?
Stand down or die.
Oh, gold. Throwing attacks. No interest in throwing weapons. Periodically becomes rampant. I have no idea what that means. The spear goes up into the air and delivers the coup de grace on the rider when the mount dies. There's reflect going on there. What did it say a moment ago?